All right, hey Chris, how's it going, my dude?
Pretty good.
All right, cool. San Diego Comic Con happened a few days ago, but begs the question: what was your favorite news?
What was your favorite news?
Oh, okay, just gonna ask. Okay, just throw that around on me. Goodness, I guess probably my favorite bit of news from San Diego Comic Con was the confirmation that they fired everyone in the MCU and they're all being replaced with Jared Leto. What did you think about that?
Ah! Okay. Sorry. Sorry. It's okay, Dad. I'm not injured. It's all good.
And hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Lights, Camera, Comics. I'm your host, Joseph Gallion. And with me this week, since Chase is on a little vacay for, I think, 2 weeks? I don't know. He doesn't tell me anything. Oh, sass. No, but today with me is our ghost. I'm going to start over. As a ghost. Is our guest host, Mr. Chris. How you doing, my dude?
Please, my father was Mr. Chris. You can call me Chris.
You can call me Dr. Chris.
Thank you. It's nice being
man, how you doing, dude?
I'm doing good. It's nice to be on the podcast, man.
Yeah, friggin', you were great on that commentary. It was good having, like, a third person again, because it's been a while since we've had Caleb on.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, dude, it was so nice to have a third person as well, because sometimes me and Chase, we kind of are the same person. So we will, like, just kind of, like, make the same joke and then be like, haha, and then go quiet. It's
well,
like,
see,
oh.
you're forgetting about the fourth person who was on that commentary track, and that was the personification of my anger towards Jared Leto.
Oh, dude, you got so triggered at Jared. It was amazing, man. Like, okay, so if you're listening to this and you haven't listened to that, you don't even really need to watch the movie with it, because I mean, we hardly talk about the movie anyway, and there's not hardly any dead space in the audio, so you could just listen to that as its own podcast. But that was freaking awesome, and it was so fun just talking about that with you.
Yeah, it was great. But you called me on to do some LCC. I'm down.
Yes, sir. Dude, right. So, yeah, guys, welcome back to another episode of Lights, Camera, Comics, the show where we talk about all the latest news in geeky and TV movies. Wait. Yeah. Geeky. Wait, hold on. Did I just screw that up? Geeky movies and TV. There we go. Geeky movies and TV. What? Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, we split this show up into 4 different categories: Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and miscellaneous. Chris, as my co-host this week, I will ask you, what would you rather start with? Keep in mind, if you say Marvel, I'm going to say no, because I'd rather leave that one to the end, because San Diego Comic-Con blew the socks off of my Marvel news.
Man, it's so weird. I have all the power now.
You have all the power.
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't pick up too much on the miscellaneous news from Comic-Con. So let's hear
That's
some.
fair. That's fair.
Yeah, let's hear some miscellaneous news, my man.
Hit the miscellaneous. All right. So let me ask you a question, sir. Did you see the trailer for The King's Man?
I didn't.
Oh, word. Okay. Are you a fan of, like, the Kingsman movies?
Of course, I love the comic too. It's honestly.
You know, I actually haven't read the comic. I've only seen the first one.
It's tough.
Well, it's a Mark Miller comic, so yeah, it's tough. Or
yeah.
Mark Millar,
but
whatever.
I didn't even know the trailer had come out yet. But
yeah, dude, it came out last week, or last weekend. Excuse me. Wait, at the beginning of last week. Whatever.
Ooh, spicy.
But it looks pretty good. It looks, well, I mean, it obviously looks much different because of the World War I setting, but I'm honestly really excited for it. Colin Firth's role looks to be kind of played by Ralph Fiennes this time, like the older agent type thing. And Damon Hanju. Nope, I'm gonna get this right. Jamon Hansu. I think that's how you say his name. The guy who plays Korath the Pursuer in Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is in it as well. And
Ooh.
it's got a really good cast. Like, actually, I thought Aaron Taylor Johnson was in it, but I was wrong. So there's that. Good times. But honestly, it looks really good. It looks to be taking a slightly more serious role or tone to it, which I think is good after the second one, because the second one went a little too far, I think, in the comedy area, I guess.
I don't know what you're talking about, because I cried at Country Roads.
Country Roads.
Copyright.
YouTube's gonna clap my face. All right. Good times. Good times. But no, you should definitely go check out the trailer whenever we're done. But hey, did you see the 2017 Power Rangers reboot?
Of course I did. It was bad.
Oh, well,
it was bad.
Well, you might be happy to learn that Power Rangers is getting another reboot.
Is my boy Tommy gonna
say
be
goodbye?
In it?
I don't probably. But you can say goodbye to all of that new cast. Becky G. Who? Yeah, no, nobody's coming back. It was so quick on that turnaround.
Good.
Poor Bryan Cranston. Bryan
Cranston was great in that movie, but he's great in almost anything he's in. So,
well, like even if he's in something bad like Power Rangers, he's good in it. He's one of those actors.
I mean, honestly, I own the original Power Rangers movie on VHS. I don't think you can top the opening 10 minutes of that film, in which they jump out of a plane, skydive, parachute, and then start rollerblading immediately after. So, I mean,
that's the most 90s thing I've ever heard.
Like, the reboot never stood a chance. But I mean, if they're rebooting it again, I mean, give it the old Ghostbusters, just.
Oh.
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 Well, I'm gonna catch something for that, eh?
Dude, the friggin', I don't know, it's so rabid on, I just slapped my microphone, oops. It's so, rabid on both ends now, where it's the original fans will hate you if you say anything positive about the 2016 reboot, and then the people who like the reboot will hate you if you say anything positive about, Ghostbusters 2020 coming. But hey, it's got Paul Rudd, so it's gonna rock my socks off.
Yeah, is Paul Rudd just gonna play every ghost because he never ages?
Yeah, all the ghosts are played by the actors that never age, so it's Paul Rudd, Tom Cruise, and Keanu Reeves.
Don't forget Betty White, because she never ages.
Oh, she hasn't aged since the 70s.
She hasn't aged since Golden Girls. She's aged like a very
was Golden Girls 70s
wine.
Or was that 80s? Was that 90s? When was the Golden Girls?
Old.
Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Well, hey, man, thanks for being a friend.
Yeah.
Thanks for traveling down the road and back again. But let me ask you a question, Mr. Chris. James Bond Whammin'?
Oh, yeah, I read about
Whammin'?
this.
Whammin' James Bond?
Yeah, I read on this, actually, because I follow CBR, on Twitter and Facebook and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, I don't understand why some people are getting, super, upset about this, but honestly, from what I understand from reading the article, at the end of the last James Bond movie, Daniel Craig's character of James Bond retired, so he's no longer 007. She is taking the place of 007. So I don't think this counts as the Jane Bond or whatever people like to throw around.
Oh yeah.
I think this is more we're getting a woman in a Bond movie, and she's not just going to be half naked on a beach.
Well, yeah, that's kind of real. There are hardly any really strong female characters in James Bond, unless you count Montepenny.
Yeah.
But honestly, yeah, it was really weird. People are freaking out about this. I really feel like it was a thing of people reading the headline and not reading anything else into it. People just going off of oh, female 007, that means they're replacing Daniel Craig with a woman. It's stop.
Yeah, no. It's not. I mean,
stop it. Get some help.
Look, that's the thing is if we have a female 007, it doesn't have to be James Bond. Give her a character, and I'm down for it. But any strong female characters that have been in the recent James Bond movies have been instantly overshadowed by James Bond. That's just the essence of the character anyway. Is he is the straight up bad to the bone guy,
Oh yeah.
So I mean, the closest thing I have, I think the most like kick butt person in the James Bond movie has been the chick that shot him in Spectre.
Yeah.
Or no, that was Skyfall. That was
Skyfall.
She shot him off
and
a
it was
train.
Montepenny. It was Montepenny.
Oh yeah.
Skyfall was a really good movie. I really dug Skyfall.
Yeah, the game wasn't half bad either.
Did you see Spectre?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Not that great. It was alright.
Yeah. But like I said, he retires at the end of the last one, so it makes sense for there to be a female 007. Someone's got to fill the position.
Yeah. Because he really did he did resign, and I feel like they're probably going to do something like, I think it's in Her Majesty's Secret Service. I think it's the one where James Bond, it starts where he's like married, and then like his wife gets murdered by Blofeld.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're talking like Blofeld's going to be back, like Christoph Waltz is going to play Blofeld again. Oh. So like, okay, go ahead, Chief.
I'm down.
And they confirmed that oh snot, why can I not remember it? Daniel Craig. They confirmed that Daniel Craig was going to play Bond again in this next one. I think it's his last one.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Also, they said Rami Malek is playing the villain, so that's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, do it. Ooh, dude, so I'm cautiously optimistic about this James Bond movie. I'll be honest, because like, I don't know. It feels like the James Bond movies so far have been good, bad, and like now we're back on the good one, right? Because Casino Royale was good, Quantum of Solace was bad, Skyfall was good, Spectre was bad. So like maybe this next one coming up is going to be the good one again.
I don't know. I mean,
I don't know.
I think the biggest problems arise from they're taking a book that was written so long ago. Like, well, I say so long ago, but like not really. But like Bond's been adapted since like the 60s into films. So you're trying to constantly build on the character that I don't think has technically had like a real reboot-ish type thing, except for Casino Royale. I guess that started off a new. Yeah. But like you've got to make some changes to it.
I still feel like honestly in my head canon, it is just a different person with the name James Bond.
Yeah.
Like the code name. I really feel that.
Yeah, but they kind of busted that in I think
in Skyfall they did.
I don't know.
Yeah, because they said his name was
I'm putting
James
my
Bond.
faith in them. They've been making some decent moves. I think that this'll, especially in the era of like John Wick now being like around and it being like the new standard for an action film, I think that they're going to do pretty well.
And the new Kingsman movies really did kind of help like the spy thriller kind of be rekindled, really.
Yeah.
Like John Wick and Kingsman have really like pushed the whole action movie spy thriller stuff like to new heights recently, because it was getting kind of stale, and it seems like James Bond kind of just copies whatever's popular during that time. Like it got dark and gritty after the Bourne films came out, and then they're like, oh, okay, cool, we'll do that, you know. And it kind of just
gonna strap
that.
James to a chair.
Strap him to a chair.
Whap!
Oh no! Oh, I forgot about that scene. Oh no! Yo, that was Mads
got a
Mikkelsen.
little nuts, man. It was crazy.
Oh, it was crazy.
But I have faith
that was a
in
good
them.
joke. I caught that. Yeah. Honestly, I'm cautiously optimistic. But hey, that's it for miscellaneous news, my dude.
Ooh, okay.
So boom, would you like Star Wars or DC, my guy?
Star Wars or DC? Ah, man. I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot DC was even a part of this, so let's just hear some DC
rip. Fat rip.
I mean, honestly.
So keep in mind we didn't do an episode last week, because there was like hardly any news. So part of this is from last week. So we got a good little bit of news, mostly just from the TV side, actually only from the TV side, because the DCEU doesn't know at all what they're doing. But
of course,
so
I watched
Young
Suicide
Justice...
Squad.
Dude, Jared Leto is Chris Grotti's favorite actor. I hope
Fight me, Jared.
Fight. Bringing it back. Bring it back.
Anyway, Young Justice, so say.
Young Justice, Season 4, it's happening. Confirmed already. Even though they haven't even finished the 3rd season. They did like half of it and it hasn't come back yet. Because after that, they did Doom Patrol and then currently Swamp Thing. Wait, is Swamp Thing still going? Crud. I don't know.
I think Swamp Thing is canceled. First season.
Well, I know it's canceled, but like I don't know if it's still like.
I mean,
the first season is still premiering.
I mean, you act like it's out of character for DC to do something halfway and then just stop.
Oh, word. Just gonna do that like that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. DC is like one of my favorite companies, but like Warner just needs to stop.
Yeah. It really is Warner Brothers, honestly, and it stinks. But I mean, it is what it is, I guess. I don't know. Like, there's a lot of things from the comics that I wish they would really adopt into specifically the movies. I mean, we'll get back to what we were talking about with TV in a minute. But like, I don't know. I think it would be great especially with like them having a Warner Brothers app and now an HBO app and also the DC app and. We'll get back to that.
Yeah.
But we'll get back on that in the next bit of news. But like, I think it's really weird how, like, they seem to only want the success of Marvel without putting in the work that Marvel did, because Marvel took the time to build this universe to the point where you could have in-game, you could have like hundreds of people on screen and everybody lose their minds when Captain America picks up Thor's hammer, or when all the like female superheroes team up. They had that moment and they were able to because they put in the effort and they made you care about these characters first. They didn't just instantly shove them into a team movie and be like, hey, you should care about these characters because you should. It's like, what? No, make me care. Just because these people look like the characters from the comics doesn't mean that they are the characters from the comics, especially if they act completely different. Zack Snyder. Anyway.
Yeah, I see DC as more like they take their characters from the comic page and assume you have all this prior knowledge, rather than like with Marvel when they took some characters that a lot of people didn't know Iron Man. They knew Demon in the Bottle and that was the only storyline.
Oh gosh, yeah. Like, dude, before the Iron Man movie, Iron Man was like C-list character. Like,
yeah,
he was popular as just that guy in the Marvel universe. That was the rich dude. He was the bad guy in Civil War. That's what Iron Man was. Like, he wasn't this big character until the movie, and then like everybody knows his name, and he's like the number one character of the MCU, like popularity wise.
Exactly,
which is insane.
But I mean, that's getting us a bit off topic until we get into Marvel news. So
right.
Yeah.
But no, like I was just thinking about it. Like, it is really weird that the DCEU has. I don't know. It's got all of these recognizable characters, and it doesn't have what Marvel had, where Marvel had to work with the characters that they had. That's why the first few movies was Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, and Captain America instead of like Spider-Man, Fantastic Four, and the X-Men. It was these characters, the ones that not a lot of people cared about, that got this big push because of it. But Marvel or DC has all of these big characters. You could have like a Superman movie and stuff like that, but then have like an HBO Batman show and like an HBO Question show. I would kill for a Question show. Let me tell you something.
Are we not going to talk about Pennyworth?
Oh, we'll get to Pennyworth, dude. We'll get to Pennyworth. Don't you worry. But here, okay, speaking of, DC shows, Doom Patrol Season 2 has been officially confirmed. It's definitely happening.
My boy Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, my boy Brendan. It's the interesting thing about this, it's coming out on the DC Universe app and the new HBO app. So... I think they're phasing out the DC Universe app. Call me crazy.
I don't think they're going to get enough people in there. It's not going to be like Disney Plus where there's all this huge flood of content.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing is like Disney Plus, it's launching on every single platform ever, whether it be computer, TV, and like video game apps on your phone, whatever. Like DC Universe, I think is only on computers and phones right now. It's been out like for a year.
I think
it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's weird. It feels so rushed and just not well done. Like no one put any time or effort into it, and they really haven't done much for it. And it sucks because a lot, 3 out of 4 of the shows have been really great. You know, Titans was it's Titans. You know, we want. But hey, speaking of Titans, my dude, so we got our a little bit of a leaked look at some of the Titans in it. Like we got a bit of a look at Aqualad's suit in it, and we got our first official look at Deathstroke. Well, I mean, it wasn't official, but it was leaked.
Our first look at Deathstroke in the Titans universe, not the It's not going to be the one that I wanted. It's not going to be.
Here's the thing. I don't mind his costume. The only big gripe I have about it is the Deadshot eye. I don't know if you saw that or not. But instead of having the mask completely smooth, they've got the red eye like Deadshot has there. It's weird. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not sure how it's going to play out.
I think season 2 of Titans, I'm going to go in with hope that it will be better, because I think they were setting up for something really good until they changed the ending of season 1, because they did. They changed the ending because season 1 ends with Trigon coming to Earth, whenever it was actually supposed to end with the Titans coming together as a team and stopping Trigon from coming to Earth. But then,
the Titans working together don't sound so stupid, Joe. I mean, what? Look at this guy. What?
Dude, I'm so stinking disappointed in that show, because I don't know, it seemed to start getting on the right track, but then you could tell as soon as they changed the ending, all of the character development changed,
All hail the mighty brothers Warner.
Oh. See, the Robin thing, Robin's character development got shot through the floor, and he's, my favorite DC character ever, Dick Grayson.
Yeah.
Honestly, I was so annoyed, because, apparently he was supposed to even become Nightwing at the end of it originally, and
do you think in the season 2, they'll call him by his comic accurate name, Rick Grayson?
I will fight you right now. Don't you ever bring up Rick Grayson. That's the dumbest crap. And it's such a bad character as well.
It makes so much sense. It's a whole new character, guys. I mean, what?
Rick Grayson, Dick Grayson. I don't see a problem here.
Yeah. They're completely guys, what?
People wonder why I don't read Nightwing.
Can we get Bendis in here to just fix everything?
Can we? I mean, Lord, it's they screwed up everything after they had a reboot. How do you do that?
I'll say this.
How do you do that?
I will start watching Titans again. I gave up on Titans halfway through season 1. I couldn't do it. But I will if they get Bendis in there, because I feel like Bendis is the comics what Sam Raimi is the movies. Once you get Bendis in there, some crazy stuff's going to happen, and it's going to be either great or awful.
Oh, yeah, actually.
Yeah.
I agree. I think Bendis is a really talented author. I think he's really good. If sometimes he just goes a little too far in a few places, like a little George Lucas boy.
Yeah.
He just sometimes we went a little too far in a few places.
Went a little too far in a few places.
We went a little too far in a few places.
Superman's a funnier character than we've ever had before.
Spider-Man's a funnier character than we've ever had before.
Bendis, this is DC Bendis.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, he actually sounds legitimately actually George Lucas.
I'm sure.
Don't ask me why.
They have to sound the same, of course.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Don't question the continuity of my new television show, Bendis and Lucas. They're father and son.
Of course.
Because why else?
Yeah.
Because why not? But no, okay, so I'll stop being stupid for 5 seconds. maybe. But anyway, no, it's like I don't know. I don't know. I'm just really nervous about Titans, to be honest with you. Like, because I really want it to be good. Because Titans are such good characters, and it's, and it's got a good cast. Really, it does.
Yeah, they cast the Titans pretty well. I think the biggest problem that any Titans show has is that it's going to have to live up to the animated show, like always. That's the biggest problem anything has when it's had.
Yep.
Like when Justice League came out, I can't even count the amount of people in like the comic groups I'm in that were like, this is nothing like the animated series. There's nothing here for me.
The animated series is specifically Justice League Unlimited for me. It was like, that's incredible.
Yeah.
It's one of the best shows that, like, I think, like, animated or not, it's some of the best, like, interpretation of those characters.
Because
Justice League Unlimited is incredible.
Yeah, because they were actual characters. They were actual characters. Yep. They were treated with respect and dignity, not for a cheap laugh. I'm looking at you, freaking,
Flash?
Joss Whedon.
Oh.
Yeah, I love Joss Whedon. I'm just saying, like, with the tone that Snyder had out there, I don't know what DC was thinking, but we're getting off track again.
yeah, we're getting heavily off track, Chief. I don't know. I hope season 2 of Titans is good. I don't know when it's coming, though. Probably closer to the end of the year. Since, it's a TV show, so it's usually, like, right after. It'll probably come in, like, October or something like that, like the first season did. But anyway, hey, so are you watching any of the CW shows?
I mean, I'm waiting for my girl Batwoman to show up, like,
right.
Honestly.
Which is interesting you say that.
I actually stopped watching Arrow like 2 seasons ago. Every once in a while I'll flip on to the CW and catch like a little bit of the Flash or something like that. Honestly, Legends is the only thing that I feel like I can watch now, because it's just like there's always something interesting happening on Legends for me. But
yeah, it's because they're being creative.
Yeah, I mean, anything that has to do with, like, going back in time or forward in time, just anything like that, like, I'm down for. Even Constantine being on there, I'm just Definitely. Like, oh, yes, all of it. Well, it's not even Keanu Reeves Constantine, and that means something to me.
Oh, a word?
Oh, no.
No, but it is cool that they brought back Mac. Wait, what?
I bumped my mic. It's all good.
Oh, proud of you. No, but, like, I don't know. I am happy that they brought back, like, Matt Ryan and everything, but yeah, I'm really, like... I'm not call me crazy, but I'm just not a big CW person anymore after, like,
I think that
Flash kind of killed me.
I think
after season 3.
Yeah, Flash, I feel like they went too far, because it was only, like, what, season 2 or 3 when they did Flashpoint?
Yep, and they only had it there for one episode, my guy.
Yeah, they covered one of the most popular Flash stories in one episode. In 30 minutes, an hour, something like that. Because you have to have the event happen, and then you have to deal with it.
I'm upset. You're triggering me. You're bringing back bad memories. Sorry.
It's fine. I'll change the timeline. It'll be fixed. It's all good.
Yeah.
Olicity never happened. It's all good.
Oh, please. Olicity is one of the worst things to ever happen ever, because they only made it happen because people on Tumblr wanted it to happen, and you can't change my mind because I'm right.
What was going on with Batwoman?
What was going on with what now?
Batwoman.
Right. I am glad you got me back on track, because I will rant about the CW for a long time. Right, so Hush is coming to Batwoman, because I guess they can't put any original characters in it at all. They're just going to do what they did with Supergirl and poach all of Superman's characters, but they're just poaching Batman.
Hush? What?
Yes.
No!
Hush is going to be in Batwoman.
Stop it! Look, CW. Hold on, let me get really close up to the mic for this, because it needs effect.
CW, please do.
Look,
please, we need to.
If you could just stop it and get some help. Yes,
yeah.
Please, because Batwoman has good stories. She's an interesting character. What you are doing is poopy. Don't do that.
It looks
bad.
really bad. It looks really bad.
Yeah, I mean,
Especially
I'm
whenever
gonna
you
watch it.
keep
I'll give it
poaching
a chance.
characters.
I'm gonna give it a chance. And if it's just Batman but a girl, and they don't actually use anything that has to do with her character, I'm dipping. I'm dipping on episode 1, 100%. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. I can't be there for just to see the same recycled Batman stories. I can't do that, Joe.
Hey Chris, you remember how in the trailer she says that she's not going to let a man take credit for a woman's job after she
snagged his suit. She snagged it. She boot ganged his suit. Like
boot gang.
She boot ganged the suit. Like you can say like I'm not letting him take credit for what I did, but like you dressed up like him.
Like, what did you think was going to happen?
If I dress up as a bank robber after a robbery happens, there's a chance I'm going to get, like, suspected of robbery. So, through the transitive property of stupid, it would make sense.
The transitive property of stupid. Yes. That is my new favorite saying.
I love Batwoman. She's an interesting character. I own, like, 3, back when they rebooted her for New 52, if I'm not mistaken. I have like 3 of the first issues of her run because it was a very interesting thing. It gave her origin. It gave us all kinds of cool background info because I didn't know much about the character. And I saw her, there was commercials for her in the, I forget which Batman animated movie it was, but it had Batwing.
Like Bad Blood or whatever.
Bad Blood. That was the one with
Apparently it was
the nunjas.
Terrible.
The nunjas.
The nunjas?
Yeah.
They had the nunjas?
They had the nunjas. They had nun ninjas.
Wait, seriously?
You don't remember the nunjas?
I didn't watch it.
Oh, it was on Redbox. It was great. They had nun ninjas. They were nunjas. But I watched it, and I'll have to say, Batwoman was there, and I liked her character. I think that she was pretty interesting. But if CW's just going to steal Batman stories for no reason, then why should I watch it?
It's a really good. It's always a really good ringing endorsement whenever someone says, "She was there."
I mean, guys, they drew her in the animation. She was there.
She was there.
An actress laid down lines.
There.
I'm covering up my tracks because I don't want it to sound like I hate Batwoman, and I don't want it to sound like I'm going to hate on the show just because it exists. But here's my thought process when it comes to shows. If you're going to make a show based around the character who already has source material that is really good source material, instead of just trying to get viewers by banking off of another character, why not use the stories that are already given?
$5 says they do a long Halloween with her.
I'm going to fight you, Joe.
I mean, they're doing Red
I hope
Sun with
not.
Supergirl.
Please don't. Please don't do. Please, for the love of
intentionally
of
triggering
everything.
You now.
For the love of Disco Cthulhu, do not do.
Disco Cthulhu.
That's a poster in my room. For the love of Disco Cthulhu.
Oh, I know.
Do not do the Long Halloween. That is one of the first graphic novels of Batman I ever read. And if you do that with Batwoman and don't have Batman involved whatsoever, I am done with you, CW. I'm actually done with you.
Nah, but dude, can't wait for the Batwoman version of Sorry, I was laughing a little bit too hard. I can't wait for Batwoman's back to get broken by Bane.
Oof.
Did I break you?
I think I need to leave again.
Oh, okay. Word. Okay.
Okay. Oh, word. All right. Anyway.
A word. We're
still at DC News.
Oh yeah, because part of me felt like, oh, if we get in this, we're gonna get like in this.
I mean, it was. This is the Comic-Con special. I mean, like
it's the dude. This is the supersized jumbo issue with Comic-Con news, so we can go as long as we want to.
Okay,
it's Comic-Con time. So shut your face.
Let's do it.
I love you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. Come back.
Fight me, Jared.
I'm actually going to cry. oh, yeah. Bring back Jared.
yeah.
Bring back the Jared fights.
I've already talked to the UFC. They're gonna let us get in the octagon.
Jared, I want to see a WWE like Chris Jared Leto smack talk sesh.
Why would I get into the ring in WWE? Jared Leto can't even act that well.
Oh!
Fight me, Jared.
There it is. there it is.
And I'm gonna verbally
so
white glove him.
Oh,
I'm gonna verbally white glove him across the face.
Verbally white gloved. I love it. Okay, right. So, hey, speaking of the good CW show that you like, Legends of Tomorrow. My boy Brandon Routh, who played good old oh wow, the Atom. Sorry about that. I'm just like, having a brain fart.
I heard about this.
Yeah, he's coming back as Superman.
This is my favorite Superman movie.
Superman Returns is your favorite?
I wore out the DVD, Joe. It's not really my favorite. It's more like a nostalgia thing for me. But Kevin Spacey
as like a childhood thing.
Kevin Spacey as a Lex Luthor was honestly one of my favorite portrayals of Lex Luthor, and I found myself crying when he gets shanked with kryptonite.
Oh, word.
Yeah.
I think I actually did cry too because I was like 7 when I watched it.
I was younger than you then. I'm pretty sure I still own that copy. I'm pretty sure I still own that copy of Superman Returns.
2006 movie.
Oh,
dude, I remember
if it came out before
from Movie Gallery.
Oh, Lord. Same.
Oh, dude, Movie Gallery had Blockbuster beat, and you can't tell me any different.
And then they shut down.
Oh yeah, then everything got shut down by Netflix, my guy. Freaking Netflix blew a hole in everything.
We don't talk about the dark times, Joe.
But oh goodness. Okay, anyway, but yeah, like, dude, he's coming back as Superman, and I'm so happy.
How is that gonna work with?
I don't know, because that's also his version of Superman is the Christopher Reeve version.
Yeah, and it's also
yeah, it's in continuity.
Yeah, but also there's another Superman in this universe as well. There's
Supergirl. And he's going to be in it. Tyler Hoechlin is going to be in it, and also so is Tom Welling, Smallville.
Are they just going to Lego Batman this, or what's?
Yes. I'm actually kind of excited. And here's the fun thing. It's also rumored, and take this with a super, super, super duper small grain of salt.
Salt is spicy.
Yeah, because white. Anyway. But, like, take this with a grain of salt, but it's also rumored that some of the DCEU characters might show up in the crossover.
Some of the what?
The DCEU characters.
Jared!
Jared!
Oh, let me step back for just a second.
Jared is back.
I just saw my audio level.
Back in black.
Jared, stay away from this movie. You stay away. I don't want you. Jared, no. I don't want it.
Jared,
stay away.
Jared, please. Jared, you're too busy with Morbius.
Yeah, you're too busy sucking blood.
By the way, Morbius is about to be the movie of the year.
I know, I can tell you're so excited.
Isn't that coming out this year?
I pray to God not.
I think it is. I think it's coming out this year. Hold on a minute.
I don't know. You're the news guy.
I kind of need to look this up.
You're the news guy.
Yeah, I'm the news guy, and I don't even know. It's Morbius. Do you really expect me to know
the
release date of Morbius?
You're my comic book Keemstar.
Please don't ever ever do that again. Actually triggered. Hold on. When is the movie coming out? Morbius? Oh no, it's 2020. Okay.
Oh, okay. Thank the Lord. We're safe for at least another at least another 12 months, hopefully.
I'm tired.
Is this a live action, or is this like a Spider-Verse
thing? It's live action. No, it's live action starring Jared Leto.
I'm looking at like the one image they've released. This looks bad.
Well, yeah, it's Sony. They're trying to make a universe out of Morbius.
This actually looks awful, and
yeah.
Oh no, what have they done to Jared?
It's bad.
He looks so much more pale.
Mm-hmm. Somehow.
Oh no.
But yeah, dude, it's thebomb.com. It's great.
If they get the DCEU in here, I can't see it happen. They might get Harley in there for like a soft reboot, maybe, but I can't.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think they'll do it because I'm pretty sure Margot Robbie's too busy with like the Suicide Squad. I don't think that's gonna.
And I mean, like the Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey, apparently.
It's Birds of Prey and the Fantabulous Emancipation of One Harley Quinn.
Yeah, shut up. Stop. No. Bad title. It's too long. I kind of like the title, but like it is a little bit weird. Everything I hear about this movie is really, really weird, and I don't know how to feel about it. Honestly, like I really don't know how to feel about Birds of Prey. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about. Well, actually, you know what? Let's talk about Birds of Prey for a minute. Have you heard all the really? Yeah. Be very careful with what you say, because some of this stuff is like really not okay to talk about on the podcast.
I mean,
but
from what I've heard, the only rumor I've heard that I've seen people get kind of upset with is that Black Mask is going to be portrayed as an LGBTQ character.
Well, see, I've heard that, but what I don't particularly care for is that apparently apparently the plot is Black Mask trying to get back photos of some private material.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of this. I mean,
what?
They could be going the blackmail angle. I don't know. It just sounds like a goofy plot to me. But
yeah,
I mean,
and also
honestly,
like
that sounds fun though, ish. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know. It's interesting, and it's really weird that it's rated R. Like, why is that your? Which I mean, it hasn't been officially confirmed, but everyone's basically saying that it is rated R. I think
everyone said
it was
Suicide Squad was going to be rated R as well, and look what happened.
Everyone said Venom was going to be rated R.
Look what happened there.
Oh. I'll make another rant video.
Everyone said Sonic the Hedgehog was going to be rated R, and
I believe it actually happened.
And I believe it.
I mean, watching that movie, yeah, that could be rated R. I mean, that's an R-rated horror film right there, directed by David Lynch.
We are still in DC news, everybody. I hope you're enjoying.
We are still in DC news, and I do not even care. All right, like fight me right now.
Yeah, me, you, and Jared in the ring, tag team. Let's go.
Tag team. Dude, the only problem is that Jared Leto's going to call in Zack Snyder because he's my arch nemesis.
What's Zack Snyder going to do?
Super jacked.
Yeah,
Zack
he's
Snyder
super
would
jacked.
Kick both of our tails.
Yeah, but he also punches in slow motion, so he's got to be easy to dodge. I mean, have you watched any movie? It's a zoom in on the impact in slow motion. You'll be able to dodge that in like an easy.
It's a whole
5
thing.
seconds.
Oh, hey, by the way, I forgot to mention, Linda Carter is also apparently coming back for the Crisis as well. So it's like, I can't complain.
Yeah,
because that's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm just
kind of like that everyone's coming back.
Don't call it a comeback.
Dude, I've been here for years.
They have been here for years. Don't call it a comeback, man.
Ah, goodness. But yeah, I'm interested in Crisis on Infinite Earths. I heard the last crossover was pretty good. I watched the parts with Superman in it because Tyler Hoechlin is a freaking great Superman, and I love him. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, when they first cast him, I wasn't the biggest fan when they first cast him.
Yeah,
but like,
it was
over
weird.
the time.
I was like,
over this time, I've kind of grown to kind of like him. I feel like I can see him as a Superman. However, if they get my boy from Smallville back in, it's over for you. It's over for you. It's over for you. Smallville forever.
Dude, imagine having a moment. If the DCEU is in it, okay, and if they reference it, if, and this is a massive, massive if, my guy.
This isn't What If?
Yeah, you bet. But, like, what if they had Henry Cavill show up?
With or without
and then
the
you
mustache?
had... Yes, with a mustache. No, but they have the CGI look on his face because you got to keep continuity.
Of course.
But, like, what if they had Brandon Routh, Tom Welling, Tyler Hoechlin, and Henry Cavill all together in costume?
I don't know if that would beat seeing Tobey Maguire, Tom Holland, and Third Guy together.
Third Guy? Oh, you really gonna do Garfield like that?
I couldn't remember his name. It's Toby
Garfield.
It's Toby, Tom, and then an Andrew. Like,
yeah, it
who do
is
you
really
remember?
weird that it's not a T.
Yeah.
Toby, Tom, Andrew,
and Danny DeVito,
and Danny.
I'm the garbage man.
I'm just name.
I'm the
trash man. I throw gab. Anyway, okay,
Yeah.
right. So, hey, you talked about Pennyworth earlier. You ready for me to be upset?
Oh, I'm already.
Let me tell you something. Dude, first of all, not only are we getting the Pennyworth show, not only that, but it's also connected to Gotham. It's in continuity.
Oh,
so, yeah, there's that.
I will say that Alfred, though, he is probably one of my favorite out of the Alfreds.
Yeah, he's good in that. But, like, I keep dropping my little Spider-Man. Sorry about that, Tom Holland. But anyway, like, he's good, but it's really weird that they end Gotham with them going to where Batman is finally there. He's finally showed up. And now we're going to go all the way back to when Alfred was, like, 20.
Yeah, and he's a security guard.
Why is this happening?
Because we want money.
I'm upset.
They want
No one's gonna watch
money.
this. It's on Stars or whatever, or Epics. Excuse me.
They can make money.
How can they make money with a show called Pennyworth?
Advertisements.
I mean, yeah. Yeah.
That's all I can say. I mean, I watched the trailer for Pennyworth because I was thinking about it. I was like, this. I don't know if this is in continuity or not, or if this is just like an Alfred story. But like watching it, it just felt like they were trying to cash in on Kingsman. Strangely.
Yeah.
Like,
actually,
I'm not sure.
I see exactly what you mean.
Yeah, it's a strange bit, but who knows? It could be good. It could be a good bit. You never know.
It could be a good bit.
I'll say this: Gotham, once they introduced Cameron Monaghan's character Jerome, and ending after Jerome kind of kicks the bucket.
Rip.
Jerome was probably the best part of Gotham. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I didn't even like Gotham, and he was good in it.
Yeah,
so,
I'll say this: Cameron Monaghan.
I mean,
or Mohagan? No, Monaghan. It's Monaghan. Right?
I think it's Monaghan.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, he's yeah, I think it. Oh wow.
Sorry, I got excited.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
Cool. Word.
Yeah, I think Gotham had some good points. You never know. Maybe Pennyworth turns out to be just like, a cool like kind of spy British thing, and just so happens to have Alfred's name attached. You never know.
I mean, it could be good. I'm not going to rule out the idea that it could be good, but I had a lot of hope in Gotham whenever it first happened, and it really just did not live up to any expectation I had. Like, first episode was really killer. I thought that was great, but then, no.
Yeah, it's a toughie. I mean, it's honestly...
It's a big oof, dear Chief.
It really is.
I don't know why I went kind of Canadian there, but,
Oh, I'll tell you, it's a big oof right there, eh? Yeah, right there.
Yeah, let me tell you something, let me go get some Tim Hortons, eh? All right. I'm done being stereotypical.
And we've lost the Canadian audience.
If we had an audience to begin with. But hey, we'll go ahead and move on. I mean, Cameron Monaghan was great, but he's nowhere near as good as my boy Jared Leto.
And I'm leaving the podcast. I'm getting Mountain Dew.
I think that's the 4th time you've said that. Oh, he actually did. Oh.
And I'm back.
Okay, cool. Stockholm syndrome.
Dope.
So hey, dude. Star Wars news. Only one little bit, but
wait. I get to choose.
Oh yeah, sorry. Would you like to do Star Wars news or Star Wars news?
Third option, War Stars news.
I'm sorry, what?
War Stars news.
War Stars news?
Yeah.
Okay, well, for War Stars news, Favreau John has confirmed that he's working on 2 seasons of Mandalorian for Plus Disney.
Wait, 2 seasons of Mandalorian?
Yeah, he's working on season 2 of The Mandalorian already.
I just hope it turns out better than The Lion King.
Oh, did you see it?
I did. I can say this. I think Jon Favreau is a very talented director. I think that he is being squashed by the empire of the mouse. And,
Yeah.
I will say this. Jon Favreau does a wonderful job. He did a wonderful job with The Jungle Book. I
really
think
like Jungle Book.
I just think that Disney was like, we can't really mess up The Lion King, so let's just do it the same way.
Yeah, it was. I've heard a lot of people say that it's just like too the same.
Yeah, but Jon Favreau directing
I
The
guess
Mandalorian,
I
I can get behind that. I can get behind Jon Favreau with The Mandalorian.
I'm so excited for Mandalorian because not only does it have stuff like, not only is Jon Favreau the showrunner, which basically means like the overall director of the show, but like not only is he doing that, but also individual episodes are being directed by Taika Waititi, Bryce Dallas Howard, and Taika Waititi is playing IG-88.
Taiki. I love
my
Taiki.
My boy Taika. I love him.
I love my Taiki Waititi. He's my favorite.
My boy Tundra Watata.
I love him.
All right?
I
love Tundra. Oh.
What?
I don't know.
I want Taika Waititi in everything, man.
Yes.
Taika Waititi.
Taika Waititi should be the one playing Blade. But hey, speaking of that, let's talk about Marvel news. That's segue.
Yeah. Oh, hey, one thing, because I don't think you covered it in miscellaneous, and I just thought of it.
Hit me with it.
Quick recap news for miscellaneous. Star Trek is getting an R-rated entry into the movies directed by Quentin Tarantino. Yes.
Yeah. Is it officially happening?
It is officially happening. He is directing a Star Trek movie, and it is said that this will possibly be his last movie, but there are also rumors that he's in talks with Uma Thurman about possibly doing Kill Bill Volume 3. That's a little bit of miscellaneous.
Dude,
just a little bit, slightly related, but just some quick rumors I got from the Twitters and the CBR and all that.
I am a big fan. Yes,
I am
sir.
down for it. But anyway, on to Marvel, which is arguably the biggest news.
Well, hey, a bit more of Star Trek news, actually. I'll go ahead and slap it in here. What was I saying? Well, good job, Joe. No, but we
wonderful.
also got our first look at the animated series from Star Trek, and I didn't see the trailer for it or anything. We also got a trailer for Picard, which I also didn't watch.
Picard looks really good. I'm really excited for Picard.
I heard good things, except for like CGI data was a little bit weird.
Yeah, I mean, I'll say this. I think that
Star Trek's never had good CG.
Yeah, no.
So it's like whatever.
When the Orville kind of does a little bit better, you know. Yeah, but I think Picard's going to be pretty good. I'm a huge Next Generation fan. Don't get me wrong, I love the originals, but like I watched the Next Generation with my dad. That was his favorite. So like watching.
Oh yeah, so it's probably got like a soft spot for you.
Oh, it's a huge soft spot, like a newborn baby. But can that be cut? I don't know if that needs to be cut.
Nah, that's fine. It's just babies have a soft spot in their head.
Yeah.
Okay. Genetically speaking,
also,
that is true.
And they're also
that
bald.
That doesn't need to be cut.
Like
that's not too bad.
They're also bald like Picard.
Picard?
Picard.
That man does not age.
He doesn't. I mean, have you seen X-Men:
It's
The Final
weird.
Stand? Or The Last Stand?
Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't
Speaking
age.
of bad CGI.
Oh, that wasn't bad. His was okay.
You know I've seen The Last Stand. You know.
I know. I listened to the commentary.
I listened to the commentary.
Anyway, hey, can we pause for just a hot second so I can go grab a drink? All right, and we're back. Sorry.
You're good. You became a thirsty boy.
I got some Mountain Dew.
So, you got some Mountain Dew. I don't know why we kind of like slowly slipped into not Australian.
You want some Mountain Dew? It's very nice. Picked it up down at Bunnings Warehouse.
I feel like my Australian voice is just like Hugh Jackman impression.
Oh, my Australian voice is just from watching too much of behind the scenes from Thor Ragnarok. It's just Taika Waititi, but like awful.
Taika Waititi is an Australian.
I know, he's New Zealand. That's why it's Taika Waititi, but awful.
Oh, well, that's fine.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Anyway. Yeah. But hey, dude, that's it for Star Wars news. So we can go ahead and move on to Marvel, like I was saying. Dude, big news right off the bat. Avengers Endgame is officially the highest grossing movie of all time. It has finally past Avatar.
Mr. Stark.
And it is the highest grossing movie ever made.
Mr. Stark, we did it. We won.
Mr. Stark, I feel pretty dang good.
Mr. Stark, we did it. We won.
Oh, sad times. Thanks for more depression. I definitely need that.
Say what now?
Goodness gracious. I said thanks for more depression.
Oh, yeah, it's great. It's great.
Joe,
I love you 3,000.
I love it.
And
okay, cool. So, Chris,
3,000.
you're not welcome back. You're not welcome back on the podcast.
Okay, that's fine. I've already left 5 times now, so it's all good.
I mean, basically, it's like, hey, bye again. Goodness gracious. Okay, but anyway.
Anyway.
So yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to get that out the way really quick because that's huge news.
James Cameron congratulated us. He congratulated us via Twitter with an image of Iron Man.
Twitter.
Yeah, with an image of Iron Man getting lifted up by those weird jellyfish things in Avatar.
Yep.
That was pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
That was actually a pretty cool image. Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? And also I like the Titanic one as well. That was really funny too. The Titanic getting sunk by the Avengers logo. I was like, oh, word. There it is. But no, dude. Honestly, it's really cool to see that, and it's just I don't know. I'm happy about Avatar being the one that got really big, like. It deserves the top spot. Personally speaking, I think it really does. It does deserve the top spot for highest grossing movie of all time.
I think especially after the years of build up to Endgame, I think that the fact that it got as much money as it did and got so close without Disney having to take the extra push really shows something. Because
and that's the thing is Avatar was in theaters for 9 months straight.
Exactly.
Honestly, it's crazy because Endgame has officially passed that, and it's only been in theaters for about 3 months. So I don't know. That's just really cool to me.
And let's be honest, the biggest thing that pushed Endgame over is I think that they did they finally got a huge release in India. I think so. The eastern side of the world really helped us pull through.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there was a huge release in India on the eastern side of the world, and because of course we're in the West because we're on the east of the West, but the eastern side of the world really pulled us together because Asia, we really underestimate how many people are there.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and even that's the thing, it's besides the US, the biggest market for movies is really China.
Exactly. So I think it's a very big achievement for cinema as a whole because it shows that cinema is in fact not dead. So anyone who said that can suck a big toe because film is not dead, and
film
we did it.
Far from dead.
Exactly.
No, I don't think
it's just the experience
people saying
changing.
TV is going to die. I could see that, but people who say that the theater experience is going to die, I'm like, no, stop.
I don't think TV is going to die. I think it's going to have to do what, how Marvel has made basically movies into episodes of an overall story.
Mm-hmm.
I think TV is going to have to bump up their value in some way.
A little bit, yeah.
There's gonna what is it that they're spending on Mandalorian? 15. The budget's $15 million an episode.
Oh my
or
gosh,
that?
It's insane.
Yeah, it's insane. But not all companies have access to that kind of money. But I think if there's one thing that Marvel's shown us is that even with a moderate budget, once you go over $1 million in your budget, I think it becomes union. But even with a moderate budget, you can, as long as you've got a story to tell and it's good, then I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to have your show work. And that's the biggest thing is that Marvel brought us a story. Granted, it took them 22 films in the span of 12 to 11 years to do, but it was a story that that a majority of us grew up with, and I think it really shows that people have an appreciation for the characters and appreciation for the films in general.
Mm-hmm. I wish Stan Lee was here to see it.
I wish Stan Lee was here to see it. Honestly, that's the biggest thing for me is that it really upset me to know that Endgame was the final time I was going to see Stan Lee in a cameo.
Yeah.
It was There were a lot of moments in Endgame that really hurt, but what really made me happy is that he looked so happy and so joy-filled in that scene. And
and that was the last one.
And even in Captain Marvel, seeing that was such a warm and like inviting smile that he had, even for that short time reading Mallrats. It was wonderful.
Just Mallrats. Dude, insert gif of Kevin Smith crying.
Don't. I will cry.
Kevin Smith's such a joy.
I'm going to watch this episode and I will cry.
I won't actually do it.
Oh, I know.
I'm not that much of a cruel man.
Thank you. But anyway.
I mean, maybe. No.
No. Anyway, back to more Marvel news, because there is a lot.
Right, yeah. Hey, there is a heckin' lot. But, okay, yeah. So back to Marvel news, my guy. So, yeah, just a little bit more of our Foxman news, because I enjoy just bringing up
is
news
New Mutants?
to trash it.
Is New Mutants coming out?
No,
is it finally happening?
No, never.
Oh.
Oh, word. No, but like, so Olivia Munn was asked about her experience on the set of X-Men Apocalypse. I had to remember what it was called because, good lord, that movie is so forgettable.
That movie was bad.
She was asked about it, and she says she was like super mega disappointed on the set from Bryan Singer and Simon Kinberg's vast ignorance in the realm of X-Men knowledge.
Oh,
they didn't know nothing. is what I'm getting at.
Imagine.
Yeah, crazy. The guy who put all of the X-Men in black leather, and the director of X-Men. Not even X-Men, just Dark Phoenix.
What would you have preferred?
Crazy.
Yellow spandex?
Yes, I would have preferred.
I mean, honestly, you have to keep in mind
it was
the X-Men,
of the time. It was of the time.
You have to keep in mind the movies we were getting
no.
around that time as well. It was all black
Spider-Man
leather.
and Blade.
It was all black leather and a whip.
I mean, it made Catwoman. Don't reference that movie.
It was
Don't reference Catwoman.
No, that's the Halle. I'm not referencing the Halle Berry movie. I'm referencing was it Batman
Returns?
Yeah.
Returns was the one with Catwoman.
Yes, then that one, I think.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Although
no,
I'm pretty sure that Halle Berry.
Wait, no, I'm referencing Chase Meridian.
What?
Chase Meridian says, "What do I need? Skin tight vinyl and a whip." When she's talking to Batman, that's in the Jim Carrey one. That's Batman Forever.
Yeah, it is. Good
We're
old Tommy
both
Jones
dumb.
playing not Two-Face.
I can't tolerate your buffoonery.
Oh, what was it? No, it was like, I can't sanction your buffoonery.
Yeah. Anyway, back to Marvel.
Welcome to the Off the Rail podcast.
We're bringing it back.
Bringing it back, even though it's a podcast that someone else does. That's the reason why we called it HPE Show and not Off the Rails.
And we're bringing it back.
Because it exists already. Pretty sure I've explained that multiple times. But anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, back to Marvel news. So yeah, we can go ahead and get into San Diego Comic-Con news. Here we stinking go, Chris. It's time. Hit him with it. Sounded like the start to a really good funk jazz song.
Hit him with it.
Oh, it's just aggressive bass. The most aggressive bass. I am such a fan.
Very high
now.
bass.
Dude,
very high bass.
Oh, high bass. Hello, Mr. Bass. Dude, okay, so now I assume you know of everything that is coming.
Of course.
Like everything that was announced. But like,
yeah.
I mean, like, obviously. But
I saw Kevin Feige make me cry. It was wonderful.
Yep.
It brought tears of joy.
Wait, what'd you just say?
It brought me tears of joy to see Kevin Feige.
No, what'd you see? Oh, just seeing him? Dude.
Seeing Kevin Feige.
Dude, anytime I see Kevin Feige, like, even just, like, a picture of him, there's something inside me that just, like, explodes, and I'm like, thank you for being an amazing human.
Thank you for being Kevin.
Travel down the comics and back again. Okay.
Anyway,
that the spacing of that didn't really pan out for me, did it?
Not really. It wasn't. It wasn't
but
a
hey,
good bit.
let's talk about everything they announced in the order of release that we're getting it, right? So let's go ahead and just take a peek. So
I am Chase.
My bad. You are the new Chase.
This
is Chris replacing Chase? Yes.
Yeah, it's like PewDiePie. I'm Chase too.
Electric Boogaloo.
I'm Chase 2, right. Chris 1.
Chris 1. Okay, so so they announced the Phase 4, which apparently Phase 4 is going to just take place over 2 years.
Oh,
now
dope.
Yeah. Wait, sorry, what?
I said, oh, dope. Over 2 years.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you said, oh, no, and I was like, are you about to, correct me on this? No, but so originally I thought that what they announced was part 1 of Phase 4. No, this is the entirety of Phase 4.
How?
And it's only 2 years, but they have jam-packed these 2 years full, my man.
And it's going to be
wonderful. Let me tell you something. I cannot wait. So starting in 2020, May 1st, 2020, we are getting the Black Widow movie with Scarlett Johansson, David Harbour, and Florence Pugh or Poe or something. I really hope it's not
and
Pugh. I'm
Emma Watson, my favorite girl, Emma Watson. I loved her.
Not in it.
Wait, is she not in it?
No.
What? I thought that
it was rumored, and then it didn't happen.
No, I wanted Emma Watson in that so bad. She's such a cool person.
I'm pretty sure Florence Pugh is playing the character she was. Which, by the way, if you must know, are you ready? I don't know. Do you know who she's playing?
I do not know who she. Who I know.
Oh, you ready for this crap?
Oh, I'm ready for it,
dude. Florence Pugh. Let me tell you something real quick, because I'm actually really kind of psyched about it. I'll be honest.
Is it Squirrel Girl?
Is it Squirrel? Okay, I'm actually really upset because we recorded a version of this podcast where it was me and Chase, and I told him to stay off social media, but I still have his audio, so I'm probably going to edit it up into a different video where it's just him reacting to it.
Yeah.
Because I told him everything, and he was so surprised by it, but I got him really good before I told him that about Doctor Strange. I told him that the movie was Squirrel Girl and the New Warriors, and he was like, no. And he was so angry.
No, I want upset. Squirrel Girl. She's, oh, God.
Dude, I'm
want
kind of
Squirrel
frustrated
Girl.
that we haven't got Squirrel Girl yet. But anyway, okay, hey. So, right. Florence Pugh is playing Yelena Belova, the second Black Widow, the blonde one.
Woo!
Yeah. I think that we're going to get a passing of the torch in the movie, but apparently it's set after Civil War.
But is this...
Or wait, no, is it after Civil War or after Infinity War? I think it was after Civil War. Sorry.
Is this going to be...
Taskmaster is confirmed.
Taskmaster is confirmed.
Yes, he's confirmed. And David Harbour is playing Red Guardian.
Oh, I love David Harbour.
He's playing a Russian.
Oh, he gets to keep the mustache then.
And Iron Maiden's going to be in it as well.
What? The band?
Well, okay, no, I meant the character.
I know,
but you just gonna do me like that?
Yeah, I know.
I ain't cool.
Right.
Bet.
Dope.
But
dope.
Honestly, this got me a lot more excited for the Black Widow movie because I was like, it's whatever. I didn't really ask for a Black Widow movie, but a lot of people have, so I'm glad that's happening. But honestly, I'm starting to get real Winter Soldier vibes from this movie, and I'm like, please.
I'm feeling like this is probably going to pan out to be a pretty decent movie. Like
I agree.
Especially Taskmaster, because the closest thing that I'm all for having these characters that most people who are not into comics, more than the mainstream people won't know too much about Taskmaster unless their kids watch the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon from 2 years ago or something like that.
Yeah.
Taskmaster is a really interesting pick, especially for Black Widow, who's a majority of her stuff is fighting. So
yeah,
that's gonna be.
I wonder if they're gonna downplay Taskmaster in this or what, because Taskmaster is someone who could solo like 3 Avengers. You know?
Yeah.
Like,
but doesn't he have to watch them fight first?
Well, yeah, he learns in like fights after learning your moves, kind of a thing. That's probably why he has the shield. Which, by the way, in the concept art, he does have his Taskmaster shield.
Yeah. So,
like, I feel like they're going to make him move like Captain America.
So, question.
Like, maybe he studied Captain America.
Is the Black Widow headlock thing going to work on Taskmaster? Because if it doesn't, and she just
like freaking attacks him with the crotch or whatever, like,
like you know what I'm talking about. Like her standard move is to like jump on them, headlock them with her legs, and then like throw them to the ground.
Dude, like the sling thing, she's done that like 30 times in the movie.
Yeah, can she please? Can she look? I love Scarlett Johansson. If she does it, and he just slams her against a wall, I'm all for it.
That'd be kind of amazing. That would be. Didn't Bucky did that in Civil War?
Yeah,
but she tried doing it, and he like freaking like smacked her on a table. Yeah, I was like, oh,
she's gonna get bodied. like
yeah.
Like
I really do feel
who?
like Soul Stone. Oh, word. Oh, word. Just gonna do it like that.
Yeah.
Didn't Ant-Man did that as well in Ant-Man 1? He did that to Falcon.
Yeah. Yeah, he tried to do the little thingy, and he just kind of
whapped. Wow. Yeah, it's just freaking Anthony Mackie getting attacked by Paul Rudd's crotch. It's great. Good times.
Whap.
Getting
whapped.
But dude, next in the lineup is Eternals on Oh, wait, excuse me. Yeah, no, sorry. I'm dying.
That's always fun.
No, but okay, so what I actually meant to say was the first one in the lineup for fall 2020 is the first Disney Plus Marvel show, The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
And I am so ready for that.
I cannot wait, dude. I am so excited because like Anthony Mackie walked out holding the shield, and they confirmed, they confirmed that Daniel Bruhl is going to be in it, and I've got a little bit to tell you. So apparently this is what happened during the bit, like while they were talking about Falcon and Winter Soldier. So first of all, Zemo's back, and he was great in Civil War. I love him.
He's gonna have
Daniel Bruhl
costume,
is an incredible actor. Apparently, because what happened was, and this is a report from someone who was there, says the villain reveal happened partway through the panel for the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, with Zemo suddenly hacking into the Hall H display and appearing in a video, first without the mask and sporting a beard. I simply wanted to say hello to some old friends, Zemo says in the teaser before ominously adding, "Gentlemen, I'll be seeing you very soon." The teaser ends with Zemo putting on the purple mask. Yes, sir.
That's everything I've ever wanted in my entire life. I want to see Zemo in that purple beanie.
Dude, because I feel like he works really well as a villain for Falcon and Winter Soldier, especially after Civil War. Like, that really works.
They want to go super dark with this show. He restarts Bucky's mind control, and he just bodies Captain America. The Falcon. Sorry.
Yeah, well, I mean, he basically is Captain America now.
Yeah, I know, but
I mean,
I try to stay in continuity.
We'll say body Sam.
He's gonna body Sam and just be like, my shield.
Mine now.
Mine.
Lord.
Yeah,
okay,
Zemo in comic accurate suit. I'm 100% down for that because there's a way to put a modern twist on that, and I'm so excited. As a diehard Captain America fanboy, this is one of the most this is one of the most hyped things I have for me from San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah.
Because it's going to be like a 6-hour movie for Captain America, and yes, please, yes.
Yes, and it's going to build up it's going to give us the build up to him taking like the mantle of Captain America. It's going to give us more than a solo movie could, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Because, you know,
like, that's crazy.
Yeah, I am genuinely excited for Falcon Winter Soldier. I think this is going to be, oh man.
Honestly, it looks really good. All of the Disney Plus shows look really, really solid.
Speaking of the Disney Plus shows,
not wait. Oh,
WandaVision.
We'll get to it. We got to do it in order.
Okay.
We're doing it in order.
All right. What's next? What's next up on the hot plate of Marvel?
The Eternals on November 6th, 2020.
With Amalia Jolie.
Amalima Jolie.
Amalima. I love Amalina Jolie. She can curve a bullet.
Oh, I forgot about the Wanted movie.
Oh, yeah. Do you mean the one that has, I think, also Morgan Freeman and James McAvoy?
Yep, that's the one, and Chris Pratt.
Yes, where they can curve bullets because physics.
Even though the comic it's based off, everyone has different superpowers, and just James McAvoy's character has that power, but whatever.
Yeah. But, I am so down for Angelina Jolie and the Eternals. Who else is in it, Joe?
Salma Hayek, my dude.
Oh.
There's actually it's got a really killer cast, honestly.
Yeah.
Like it's got a pretty good cast, and it's a lot of like recognizable faces as well. And that's what's so cool about it, because it seems like they're putting some really good actors into an unknown property.
They're getting some star power in it.
They're doing an Ant-Man Guardians of the Galaxy again, and I love it.
I am so
Captain
down.
Marvel.
I am so down.
It's like they just put some really good actors in the first one and then let it take from there. Yeah. It's like, let's put some good actors in an unknown property and see how it goes from there.
I mean...
Good. Paul Rudd is Ant-Man. Oh?
Yeah.
Michael Douglas. Oh?
We've got more Marvel news.
Yeah, dude. More Marvel! Oh, boy. Okay. So, yeah. After Eternals, the next thing on the slate for February 12th, 2021, Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Boy, oh my gosh.
So are we getting Iron Man 3 Mandarin again? Or are we getting, like, actual Mandarin?
Actual Mandarin.
Please.
Well, no, because they even cast him as well. The actual Mandarin.
I am so happy. I just hit my mic with my face. That's nice. I am so...
Beat your mic around.
Yeah, this is, yeah, I am so excited. I've been wanting the Mandarin ever since that awful CG Iron Man show. You know which one I'm talking about.
That wasn't bad. Iron Man Armored Adventures.
Yeah.
CGI was odd.
The CGI was odd, but I mean, like...
It was an odd choice.
Yeah, but I mean, it was a great show. I watched it on Nicktoons all the time, but like... Nah, ever since that show, I've been wanting the Mandarin, and when I finally got to the point where like I was able to read comics and understood like the character of the Mandarin, and then I watched Iron Man 3, I was like, aha, that ain't it, Chief.
Yep.
But yes, Shang-Chi, I'm so ready for Shang-Chi.
I loved Iron Man 3.
Yeah, I did too. It's just the Mandarin.
It was great. I thought the Mandarin... the Mandarin wasn't in it, and even obviously, what's his face? Freaking Killian wasn't the actual Mandarin.
Of course.
He said, like, I'm the Mandarin. It wasn't him being like, I'm the actual Mandarin. It's like,
I symbolize.
I'm the guy. I'm the person behind all of this crap.
I am the one who knocks.
Oh.
But no, dude,
it honestly looks really good, and I'm really excited for Shang-Chi because it's a cool character.
Yeah,
I really like Shang-Chi.
It really is. I'm excited.
And like we've been covering the whole like build up for Shang-Chi about it being like possibly like the Mandarin's in it, and then all of a sudden for it to like explode and being like, "Yep, Mandarin." Yep. I'm like, "Oh,
our Lord Kevin Dunn has provided."
So happy. And the Lord Kevin said on the 7th hour of the Hall H panel. That's my stereotypical preacher voice.
Lord Kevin came down into us and said, "Y'all want some Shang-Chi?" And we said, "Yes!"
Shang-Chi. And we were like, "Oh, word?
Oh, word?
Oh, word?"
And he said, "Oh.
Okay. Oh.
And the 10 rings shall fall. And we shall pray upon the Mandarin, for he is the light."
Pray upon the Mandarin.
Yeah.
Oh. Dude.
Ooh.
Iconic. Freaking. Okay. So, next in the lineup, my guy. WandaVision.
Yes.
WandaVision. Yes.
Not Tom Clancy's
I'm excited.
The Division, WandaVision. And
yeah, WandaVision.
I am so excited.
Still a weird title.
Is it supposed to take place like before Infinity War?
After Endgame.
After Endgame. So is this a alternate Wanda and Vision?
Nope.
Do they like build them again or like?
I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
I don't. Kevin, I trust you.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, man. Seems pretty sketch.
But dude, like, there's so many crazy things that they announced, because they even announced that, like, officially, for sure, dude, Monica Rambeau's gonna be in it, the grown-up version of the little kid from Captain Marvel.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know how that's gonna play into it, but like, I can see it.
I don't know how she's gonna be in it, but if she's in it, like, yes, this universe is so well connected, it's insane.
Dude, it's like all connected and stuff, dude. It's like
yo, bro, it's like a
yeah, dude, if you think about it, like that dude, like Tony Stark, he's in the Avengers movies, dude. He's also in that Iron Man 3, dude. It's crazy. It's like they're all connected or something, dude. Like it's like I'm putting the puzzles, like I'm putting the pieces together in like this huge puzzle.
It's kind of crazy, because Tony Stark built this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yeah,
I had to
lean
away from the microphone.
I love the Jeff Bridges impersonation. It's great.
You still haven't seen Far From Home, have you?
I have not.
Okay, I'm totally not bringing that up for any specific reason
It's
because
fine.
of that scene or anything
It's
else.
all
I'm
good.
totally not bringing it for
It's
any
fine.
reason.
It's fine.
You
I've
need to see
skipped
it.
over several podcasts that cover like news and stuff because I'm trying to avoid spoilers. But at this point, I just know it's inevitable. But I don't care. Obadiah Stane. It's been so long since I've seen his character or like anything related to him.
I miss Jeff Bridges.
I miss Mr. Lebowski.
Oh.
Duke?
Well, I mean, you got a reference in Endgame, but hey.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, so yeah, WandaVision, dude. I am pretty jazzed about WandaVision. Like, again, really weird title, but like, I'm really excited for it because I really like Scarlet Witch, because they officially said they're finally going to call her like Scarlet Witch and everything like that in the show, because they really haven't officially called her that yet. It's still been Wanda.
Thank the almighty Kevin.
Thank the almighty Kevin. Also, okay, and that goes right into the next bit of the timeline here we got. For May 7th, 2021, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness,
and
starring
I've never been so happy.
Benedict Cumberbatch and Elizabeth Olsen.
I am so excited for this. I've read up on this one. I am actually like genuinely excited because from what I've heard, it's supposed to be almost like a scary kind of thing.
Yep.
Like almost like a horror film, and I am so into that. Like,
which makes a lot of sense because the main villain's going to be Nightmare.
That's very subtle.
Rip.
Yo, you're telling me Freddy Krueger's gonna be in the new Marvel movies, dude?
I mean, basically, that's kind of what Nightmare is. It's like Freddy Krueger on steroids.
Oh.
I mean, that's kind of Nightmare. That would be a nightmare. Freddy Krueger on steroids would be.
Yeah, of course.
Would be a nightmare. Roided up Krueger.
Yeah, just imagine like Lou Ferrigno's body with Freddy Krueger's face. And I mean, that's what you got.
Oh. That's what steroids does to you, kids.
No, I'm just saying he's a very jacked man. He's huge. I've met him before.
I know, but
he's a very large man.
Don't do drugs.
Oh yeah, don't. Of course.
Stay in school.
Exactly.
But no, man, I honestly like, and I love the fact that Scarlet Witch is going to be in it. Yes.
We finally get our two like. Well, they've never actually confirmed if her stuff is magic or not, really.
Well, yeah, and I think we'll finally actually get more into. Okay, so again, my personal theory is that she is a mutant. It was the stone that awoke the mutant gene inside her and Quicksilver. Because you can retcon that. It's fine.
Yeah, because up until now they've only been known as advanced or enhanced. Yeah. Sorry, but like
we don't have more specific anything like that yet.
Yeah, there's nothing.
So it's like
There's nothing really saying that she's magic, but I feel like this Doctor Strange movie will give them a chance to kind of retcon some of this stuff.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she can be a mutant and have actual magic as well.
Mystical magic mutant.
Like she does in the comics.
Ooh, yeah, but she
crazy.
Yeah, but also, there's the whole thing with Quicksilver in the comics, so maybe.
But also
maybe.
what?
There's also that whole thing with Quicksilver in the comics, so yeah, let's skip over that part and just Doctor Strange, dude. What? Yeah.
I didn't see that coming. So Did you like that, Chris? Did you like that?
I didn't see it coming.
Oh.
I didn't see that coming.
Oh.
Bullets.
Oh, goodness. But hey, dude, Loki, spring 2021.
Oh, yeah.
The next in the Disney Plus series. Apparently it's going to follow the Loki we saw in Endgame that stole the Tesseract.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I've heard that rumor getting passed around, and then once they confirmed it, I was like, yeah, I'm fine with that, because
I was kind of surprised, but I mean, obviously the other Loki's dead, so unless you just wanted to explore his backstory, I guess that makes a lot of sense to explore that Loki.
Yeah.
Do you think?
Our Loki
my question for you.
Yeah.
Do you think that Loki will return?
No.
And become part of the full universe, but as actual evil Loki, not like the good Loki that was murdered at the end of Infinity War.
Oh, I think evil Loki will probably make a comeback. Good Loki, I'm pretty sure, just got his neck kind of thunderclapped by Thanos.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think that's a comeback story.
Absolute clapback.
Yeah, I think
Thanos.
what might happen is maybe this Loki going through the alternate dimensions, because time travel also is kind of linked to multiple dimensions, if I'm not mistaken. That's
it's really just dimension hopping.
Yeah, I'm just working off knowledge I have from Endgame, since I have not seen Far From Home. But from what I can interpret, it's possible we could see this Loki go back to Infinity War and see himself kind of get thunderclapped by Thanos, and him kind of mess around with that. Maybe realize maybe I shouldn't maybe I shouldn't mess with Thanos like that. Maybe I shouldn't be messing with a giant purple toe.
Maybe I shouldn't have all of a sudden attacked a giant purple dinosaur with a knife.
Maybe Barney does not love me.
With a pocket knife.
Yeah, maybe I love Barney, but Barney doesn't love me. We are not a happy family.
Oh, dude. Dude. With a great big punch and a kick from me to you.
Loki's dead.
Now how about you?
Ooh.
It's just Loki's dead and the song just cuts.
Loki's dead.
Oh. No, you get like the actual crunch sound. It's like Loki's dead.
Loki's dead. Pick up on the, there we go.
No, I heard it. That was good. That was good. That was free. It was a good bit. It's a good bit. Okay. So after Loki, summer of 2021, we are getting What If?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
They're stealing from you, Joe.
We live in a time and age where
they're stealing the concept from you, Joe. How could they do this? Oh yeah,
totally. Because we definitely didn't get the concept from the What If comics from Marvel.
What?
We definitely didn't steal the concept from Marvel itself.
Oh yeah, no.
Dude, honestly, I love that. I'm so excited because it's based off of MCU. And it's the first official MCU animated series, and all of the actual actors are coming back to this.
Yeah, and what's great is now people who want to see characters explored in different ways that probably will not happen in movies just because Disney is a corporation and they're just doing whatever. Now they can finally get a chance to see the characters explored a lot more. And if I'm not mistaken, Disney owns animation rights to a lot more characters, correct? Because they had Deadpool in a couple of Spider-Man. Yeah, they have animation rights to a lot of characters. They just don't have film rights.
Yeah. So, yeah. Well, I mean, they do now, but...
Oh, well, yeah. Now, what? Disney owns everything now. Dude, don't you love going down to your Disney-sponsored McDonald's?
The only thing that they don't kind of own is the Hulk film rights for publishing. because they can't publish Hulk movies, and also Namor is still kind of iffy.
Yeah, but they have animation.
So
rights.
That's the thing.
They have animation rights on those characters, though, so they can make. They can make whatever they want with the animation characters, because I mean,
absolutely,
especially on Disney Plus, because it's going to be their own platform, and it's not like going to be like it's being released to the broader public. It's going to be a subscription service. So
yeah.
I'm sure that has something to do with it. But What If? I am so down for it. I am so excited. I love the comic series. What If?
I am mad jazzed about it, honestly, and it's such a cool concept.
Isn't
and
one
I'm
of the
really glad
episodes,
they're doing something.
Isn't one of the episodes be like, what if Peggy Carter became Captain America or something like that?
I think that's what the first episode's going to be about, which is so cool.
I am so down, especially because if it's a continuation of Agent Carter, that might be interesting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I didn't think about that.
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, throwing some mad knowledge. It's almost like I listened to a podcast about comic book news, and so should you. Subscribe to Heroic Power Entertainment today.
You didn't have to, but he did.
Yeah.
My heart. Okay. All right, so next in the lineup is Hawkeye in fall of 2021. Yes!
Wait.
Yes! What? Hawkeye. The
my
Disney
boy?
Plus
my
show.
boy?
Yeah, did you not know about this one?
My man's?
Did you not hear about this one?
Wait, is this my man's Jeremy Renner?
Yes. And Kate Bishop, and they're going to introduce Kate Bishop in it.
I am so ready for this. I have been waiting so long for a solo Hawkeye movie. I'm not gonna lie, like people were crapping on Hawkeye.
It's a Disney Plus series.
I don't
you're going
care.
To get like 6 hours of it.
Oh, that's even better. I want all the Jeremy Renner on my screen. I want all of it. It's gonna be great. He's gonna be so cool and so awesome, and I want it.
Here's the thing: the logo, it looks like it's heavily inspired by the My Life as a Weapon run, which is one of the best Hawkeye books, the best comics I've read, period.
Yes.
It's incredible.
I wonder if they're gonna, since it's gonna be a show, and I'm gonna assume that his character's probably gonna end pretty soon. I mean, if they're introducing Kate Bishop, they could take this chance because they've never really addressed it in the movies, from what I know. Because in the comics, is it not correct that Hawkeye is like what, deaf?
He goes deaf, yeah. And it was around this story that he does go deaf. So, make him deaf. That would be actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, is like you don't have to retire Clint. Or like you don't have to make him go like die or anything like that. You could have him maybe take more of a back seat because of with his family and everything. Yeah. But in the comics there are 2 Hawkeyes.
Yeah, and
Kate Bishop and Clint Barton.
Yeah, just imagine, like, because they've set him up with his family and everything, maybe, like, halfway through the series, something happens and he loses his hearing, and this makes him realize, I should probably teach someone how to do this while I can still, do it, because now he's never going to hear his family, like, say anything to him ever again.
Oh.
Yeah. Hawkeye is the tearjerker of the MCU. Like Tony Stark.
Hawkeye is one of the best characters on the MCU. Fight me.
Tony Hawk. Wow. Tony Stark. Who, dude? Tony Hawk. I love you 900. I meant Tony Stark. He made Tony Stark made me cry, but it took me a long time to get attached to him. They managed to get me with Hawkeye in like 2 movies.
Yeah. Dude, honestly, Hawkeye was just, he was so great. He's great. I love him in the MCU. He's fantastic. Yeah. Honestly, I'm so excited for this. That's one of the things that I'm most excited for, I will say. Honestly, like, the Disney Plus shows are blowing my mind.
Yeah.
I am such a big fan.
Yeah. But, what else have we got in Marvel?
Last bit of scheduled news or movies is Thor: Love and Thunder on November 5th, 2021.
Yeah.
With Valkyrie, Thor, and Natalie Portman as Jane Foster, Lady Thor.
Yes. Yes.
It's happening.
Yes.
Chase was not a fan.
Chase, I'm sorry, but why?
He just doesn't like Natalie Portman.
I think she did bad in the prequels, but she did amazing in Black
Yep.
Swan. So I am 100% down for Natalie Portman. If they manage to get her back into the Thor movies, I mean, I am so down to have Natalie Portman as Lady Thor. I have no problem with it. I have absolutely no problem.
Same. And plus, it's being written and directed by Taika Waititi. So no matter what they do, it's going to be golden. So fight me, Chase. I will fight.
Yes.
I will fight you.
So what I'm hearing, it's a 5-way boxing match now between me, Jared Leto, Zack Snyder, and then Chase.
Me and you versus Zack Snyder and Jared Leto versus like Chase and other attractive people.
Do you think they'll all just like form into like a Zord from like Power Rangers, like because of their immense height?
Yes.
Because they're
they
like,
all come
like
together
7 foot tall.
and like yes, it's like Voltron.
Yeah, it's Voltron. Jared Leto is of course the foot because
I don't know if Jared Leto gets to be a part of it. He's kind of I don't know.
Jared Leto makes up the base because he's the easiest target.
Oh.
Okay, anyway, back to Marvel news, guys. Like, dude, Thor, I'm so down for it.
I love it. Well, see, and here's the cool thing is like even after this, they gave us a hint at what's coming in Phase 5. I've
heard some things. I've heard Kevin Feige say some interesting things.
Some very interesting things.
Something about the Baxter building.
Yes, here's what we know. This is officially what is coming soon. We don't know the dates, but we know it'll be after 2021.
We know that Kevin Feige let it leave his mouth, so it must be fact.
Yes. These are officially in development. Black Panther 2.
Mm-hmm.
Captain Marvel 2.
Mm-hmm.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
Of course.
The mutants in some way are going to be brought forward.
Yes.
Fantastic Four.
Yes. Yes.
And Blade, played by Mahershala Ali.
I am excited. I am so excited for Blade. I am. Can
That's
he please?
Perfect casting.
Please let him kill Morbius.
Yes. Yes. Like, okay, Deadpool 3 is just, like, Deadpool showing up, grabbing Mahershala Ali, and, like, bringing him to the Sonyverse, and he's like, please. And he's
come on, just real quick. He just pulls out, like, he just pulls out one of the swords, like, points at them, like, here, just a little stabby stab, you know? Just a little.
Dude, my favorite thing ever is everyone's reaction, like Taika Waititi and Salma Hayek's reaction to Mahershala Ali coming out. Oh my gosh, like the pictures and everything from that, dude, like just the freak outs on their face. It's great.
So excited. Blade was magic to me. Like when I saw it, because keep in mind, like I'm a little bit younger than you and Chase. So when these movies came out, that's what I said, you and Chase.
Oh, I thought you said I'm a little bit younger than Chase, and I was like,
no, I'm a little bit younger. I'm a little bit younger than you and Chase. I think you're like a year and a half older than me. So
something around that.
When Blade came out, I came out in like what 1999, the first one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so I wasn't even born yet. so
I was a 98 baby.
Oh yeah, so when Blade came out, I wasn't even born yet, but I had the pleasure of watching all 3 Blade movies and then only liking the first one.
Yeah. What about the second one, Chief?
I wasn't a fan of the second one. I'm also not a fan of Blade Trinity.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's fair because it sucks. But anyway.
Poor Ryan Reynolds.
Most people I talk to say that Blade 2 is better than the first.
Well, maybe I need to go back and watch Blade 2. But look, if MCU's getting Blade and they're also getting the mutants, I want that storyline of Wolverine becoming a vampire. I want it.
You know, what if is what around the corner?
What if?
It's going to happen, is what I'm saying. It's going to happen.
It's got to.
Dude, honestly, everything about this is exciting to me.
Yes.
I am over the moon about this, all this stuff. But here's what's interesting. Spider-Man 3 could also come out in 2021. Ooh. Which means we could have 4 Marvel movies plus all of those shows in 1 year.
You know, there's a lot of talk amongst like the comic book community about how there's talk of no problem. There's
I'm an idiot. My bad.
I mean, yeah, but there's talk of there's talk of the quote bubble. You know, like the bubble's getting bigger and bigger and bigger with all the influx of movies and TV shows, and that at some point the bubble's going to burst. And honestly, I think if we can get through Disney Plus, I don't think the bubble's going to burst. I think
I really don't think so.
I think it's just going to freaking pop into a bigger bubble.
See,
the reason we're a bubble inside of a bubble.
The reason that people kept saying that the bubble was going to burst, right, was because they were comparing it to like they were comparing it to the Westerns.
Yeah.
And that doesn't work because the reason that the Westerns didn't work was because they're cheap and easy to produce.
And they were the same stories.
And we kept getting like not good movies because there were great Western movies. I mean, some of my favorite movies are Westerns.
Of course.
But like, and it's one of my favorite genres, but like there were some really bad movies that were coming out because they were cheap and easy to produce. That's not what's happening here because we have actually good movies coming out.
It didn't cost a lot of money to go out into the desert in Hollywood. Trust me. You walk 5 miles any direction, you're going to hit sand at some point. Like, it's California. Like, and even they didn't even like you walk far enough, you'll hit sand, no problem. So you throw a guy in a vest and a hat, this is a cowboy movie now. But like the Marvel movies, there's a lot of care and like I don't know how to put it. A lot of care and a lot of attention to detail put into these movies to ensure that we're not getting the exact same thing every time we go to watch a Marvel movie.
Yes.
Like I think there's a lot of passion behind these movies because, like, whether or not we acknowledge the fact that Disney is a huge corporation and they're making a heck of a lot of money off of this, 100%, and we're all getting brainwashed by Disney. But like, as long as we're getting content that's good, and we can still differentiate between bad and good. We've shown Disney that we can differentiate between bad and good. Who remembers Thor? And Thor: The Dark World. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Iron Man 2 and Thor: The Dark World.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We can tell Disney when they need to change, and they most of the time do change for the better. And I think it's going to be a huge wake-up call for them, especially with their live-action remakes, because they're bad. But,
okay. Well,
So,
I mean, some are good. Cinderella and Jungle Book were good.
Oh, yeah. I'm just talking about, like, Dumbo and, Beauty and the Beast. And don't get me wrong, Beauty and the Beast was not...
It was all right.
Emma Watson was great in Beauty and the Beast, but I'm not a fan of the remakes, honestly. I
yes,
prefer...
but the better version of that is the edit where whenever she says "Show me the Beast" into the mirror, it shows Alec Jones. That was great.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying is I don't think the bubble's gonna burst. I think that it's gonna be like we're a small bubble that's gonna pop into a bigger bubble. So eventually, I think this stuff's going to hit even more mainstream to the point where we don't even acknowledge that it was a niche group at some point. It's just going to be like, everyone watches a Marvel movie. Everyone knows these characters. Everyone knows what we need to know. But I think it's going to be interesting.
That Guardians of the Galaxy has become a household name.
Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy is a perfect demonstration. It's a perfect example of taking something that was very, very, very niche. Like, you ask a Marvel Comics fan in 2007... who the Guardians of the Galaxy are, they're going to be like, I don't know, that was a crappy book from, like, 1993 or something like that. Like, it's not, there's no relevance. There was no relevance to it. But then you ask someone now who the Guardians of the Galaxy is, they're like, oh, Chris Pratt, freaking Dave Bautista. Like, everyone knows who the Guardians of the Galaxy is.
It's insane that they've made this giant, like, Endgame. That's all you have to do is just point at Endgame. They made that happen.
And that's Yeah, that's all you need to know.
And like, okay, and I'm being intentionally very vague because I don't want to spoil it for you. But even in Far From Home, there's some stuff that they do which is insanity. Like some perfect from like page to screen adaptations, and they even bring a character back from different movies. Like, it's insanity that they can do stuff like this.
Are you talking about...
I'm being very vague, and I will not confirm or deny
Spider-Man!
You need... Just yelling about Spider-Man.
Spider-Man! I need pictures of Spider-Man!
Dude, let me tell you something.
If
I was on the ferry from people know where I am.
Yeah.
I was on the ferry from Wilmington to Southport yesterday. Just hanging out with the fam, and like the way that my haircut is, like it's mostly get longer hair on top. So like it was blowing up, and it basically became a flat top. All I needed was the mustache, and then I could demand pictures of Spider-Man. It was great.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
But
J. Jonah Jameson is an amazing person.
Yeah. So is that all of our?
No.
No.
Maybe.
Ooh.
No. I don't know.
The last
Wait, are we talking about news?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were asking is that who the guy who showed up at the end? I'm like, I'm not going to say if it is or if it isn't. Because if I say if it is, I will spoilers.
We're all good.
I'm not going to spoil crap for you.
Let's just go. Let's just
you want to go see Spider-Man again?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's go watch Spider-Man,
right now.
It's
11:30. Speaking of Spider-Man, John Watts has, which we've covered in the past, he has expressed that he wants Kraven as the villain in the third Spider-Man movie.
I do too.
But interestingly enough, Joe Manganiello has officially said that he really wants to play Kraven. So let me get this straight.
Is this the same guy that played Deathstroke?
For like one scene at the end of the credits of Justice League, yes.
Yeah, like the one scene at the end of what was it, Justice League?
Mm-hmm.
Where he was just on Lex. Well, he wasn't on Lex Luthor's, but he was on Jesse Eisenberg's yacht.
Hey everybody, this is Joe. First of all, thanks for listening, but also the computer crashed in the middle of that call. Luckily we made it to the end of the news before anything went haywire, but guys, seriously, we'll just go ahead and end it here. But thank you so much for watching, guys. It means so much. If you would, please tell somebody about it. Chase ain't here to do his little tell someone about it thing, but guys, we really appreciate it. Seriously, thank you so much for listening or watching, depending upon what platform you are on. And depending upon what platform you're on, please go ahead and like, rate, comment, all that jazz. Thank you so much for watching. For Rogue Power Entertainment, I'm Joseph Gallion. That was Chris. Bye.